With the success of the World Poker Tour, other networks and companies quickly followed suit. How do you innovate and differentiate your program and your brand from the competition?
Wow, there are other people doing poker now? I think the differentiation thing I'll get to in just a second. I think that there's a kind of a life lesson. Again, you guys are going to go out and take over the world, right? You've all got businesses you're doing now. You've got businesses you're going to do later. You're going to go take over the world. And what's going to happen when you when that one hits for you and you have the success is you're going to find that the other side of success has an awful lot of demons. You should be prepared for that. Because while the incredible joy of what we experience and what we do and the fact that we are public and we have resources, all of those things, you also get the other side of that equation is that people will knock off what you do. You get serious competition. People start suing you. You have all kinds of beasts that you never quite imagined that come after you. And for us, a big one was, wow, we've created this unique and wonderful thing, and now everybody's just putting it on the air. And Survivor had the same thing. I mean, it's the nature of my business is that you put something successful on, it's going to get knocked off anywhere somebody can do it and think they can get an audience. So literally within 2 seasons, we had probably 12 poker shows that were going out there, and we were fortunate to already have a differentiating factor, and that was that we were first in. We were the poker leagues, or the NBA or the NFL of poker, and we're the legitimate thing. So when celebrity poker comes along and does its thing, which they have managed to keep an audience for a while, we have this long-term vision of knowing that what we're developing is a sport and a league that's going to be around for a long time. At the same time that those guys have been doing invitational things, making made-for-TV things, we've watched events that pretty much had anywhere from 34 to 60 people in them before we started, become 600,000 and 800,000 person events with purses, first prizes of $2 or more million in virtually every one of them. So I think to date we've made something like 42 World Poker Tour millionaires over the course of 4 seasons. We've had prize money that may get as high this year as totaling 200 million. 100 million this year alone. So we've become a monster. And the way you differentiate yourself, I think, in any market is by using the advantages you have, sticking to them and not getting scared. Because believe me, if we had started trying to be or outdo everything else, we would have made bad decisions along the way. And then you really focus on kind of that long-term thing of being the best. So the biggest differentiating factor for us, our show is the best show on television. Hands down, no question. No questions asked. I mean, I think people who watch the World Series on ESPN does a good job at what they do, but we tell stories. I mean, I'm still the crazy producer guy, so I'm not, that didn't end. I still sit down when a new producer comes into our office and they have to go through the gauntlet of sitting with me alone in a friggin' office where I say, you're about ready to make a show that you think is a poker show, but you don't understand. You're about ready to make every show thinking that it's a 5-act Shakespearean play, that every segment is one of your scenes. I'm sorry, one of your chunks, and every hand is a scene. And we sit down and go through all of the machinations of what we do in our show, and it's truthfully true. But that's what makes the difference. I think when you watch the show, it's like people are caring about every cut, and the best you can do is be the best, and everybody just keeps following us. And eventually, they're already getting tired. There's a lot of roadkill already by the wayside.